Yara Zaya was always a mystery, glamorous, sharp-tongued, effortlessly stylish, and somehow able to maintain a figure that made fans whisper, comment, and endlessly speculate. While other 90-Day Fiance stars complained about stress eating, postpartum changes, and hectic filming schedules, Yara showed up in body-hugging dresses, flawless skin glowing like she had just emerged from a luxury spa. But today was different. Because today, Yara decided to reveal the truth. And not just to one person, not to Jovi, not even to her closest friends. She was going to tell the world. And my God, the world was not ready. The big tease it began when Yara posted a cryptic video on social media at 6 a.m. Her hair was slicked back, she wore no makeup, and she sat cross-legged on a gym mat with the seriousness of someone about to disclose a state secret. The caption read, "Time to tell you how I really stay fit. Don't judge till you hear everything." Within minutes, thousands of comments exploded. What surgery did you get? Is this about Ozempic? Girl, tell us. We dying to know. Jovi better not be involved in this mess again. Even TLC producers were texting her, is this an announcement? Should we be worried? But Yara ignored everyone. She had a plan. Why she finally broke her silence for years. People accused Yara of everything, from hiding surgeries to starving herself to having alien genetics. She laughed it off publicly, but privately, it wore her down, especially after one hurtful moment. Last month, she overheard someone at a Miami cafe whisper, "She's fake. Nobody looks like that unless they forget to eat." The worst part? Milo was sitting next to her. Yara looked at her daughter, her bright, bubbly, intelligent little girl, and thought, I never want her to think beauty comes from gossip, shame, or jealousy. I want her to know it comes from discipline, joy, and taking care of yourself. That's when Yara decided to finally speak up. And her secret? Let's just say it wasn't what the internet expected. Cut to the reveal. Livestream begins. The livestream countdown reached 0. Yara breathed in deeply and looked into the camera. Okay, guys, she said, I promised to tell you the truth. And here it is. More than 68,000 people were watching live. Jovi was one of them, commenting, "Babe, don't say anything crazy please." But Yara ignored him. She was unstoppable. Everyone keeps asking me how I stay skinny, toned, and get six-pack abs. Well, it's not a surgery. It's not a detox tea. And it's not some magic pill. She leaned closer, eyes glimmering with mischief. It's something else. Something weird. Something I wasn't even sure I should admit. The comments exploded. OMG, tell us. This better not be crunches. Is it borscht? Girl, spill the tea. Yara smiled. Fine, I'll tell you. Yara's weird secret begins in Ukraine. When I was a kid in Ukraine, she began. My grandmother taught me a routine. She said the body is like bread dough. If you don't stretch it, punch it, work with it, it becomes stiff and useless. People assumed she meant yoga. She did not. Yara continued. My grandma used to make us do this crazy strength ritual every morning. I never told anyone because it sounds ridiculous. Then she stood up, walked backward, and positioned the camera to show her full body. Okay, this is my secret. The secret, the bizarre Ukrainian full-body resistance ritual Yara began to demonstrate. Step 1, she squatted low. Step 2, she clasped her hands behind her back. Step 3, she started hopping in tiny frog-like jumps across the room. The live chat went insane. What in the new year is this? Girl, are you okay? My kneecaps said goodbye just watching this. But Yara stayed serious. This is called Jabosila, the frog of strength. My grandma said if you can jump like this for 5 minutes a day, you will never lose your core strength. She wasn't done. She dropped into a plank. Then she lifted one arm and began slapping her own stomach. Hard. Hard. My grandma believed this wakes up your abdominal muscles. It's like telling them, time to work. The comments, stop hitting yourself OMG. Is this how she got abs? By bullying them? This is iconic actually. But Yara was only heating up. The muscle tea revelation next. She opened a jar. Inside were herbs that looked strangely intense. This is something my grandmother made every winter. We call it fire tea because it makes your insides feel like they're doing a workout. She explained the ingredients: dried ginger, beetroot, lemon peel, 2 types of bitter Ukrainian roots, and one ingredient she refused to name because I don't want anyone to poison themselves. She said flatly, you can buy the safe version at my boutique next month. The comments screamed, OMG marketing queen, not her selling fire tea after all this. We love a businesswoman. But then came the real shocker. Everyone thought the secret was the frog ritual and the fire tea. But no. Yara took a deep breath and said, and now the real reason I stay so skinny and have six-pack abs. This part is embarrassing. She hesitated. You could feel the tension in the air. Even Jovi wrote, "Babe, stop. Just say you go to the gym." But Yara shook her head. The truth is, I do something every night that I never admitted before. The entire audience leaned in. Before I go to bed, I do 1 hour of silent dancing. The chat froze. Like, dancing? Someone wrote. No, Yara corrected, holding up a finger. Silent dancing. No music, no sound, just pure movement. I dance whatever comes into my head. I kick, I jump, I spin like a crazy person. I pretend I'm on a stage, or running away from stress, or fighting my problems. It is therapy and exercise in one. She laughed, embarrassed. My neighbors probably think I am insane. Reaction: the internet explodes. Clips of Yara frog jumping, self-slapping her stomach, and silent dancing went viral instantly. Twitter: Yara invented chaotic fitness. Instagram: forget Pilates, I'm trying frog power 2025. TikTok: millions of users reenacted silent dancing with captions like, trying to get abs like Yara. Even TLC posted, we did not expect this. Jovi's reaction: classic Jovi. Minutes after the livestream ended, Jovi burst into the room. Abe, what did you just do? The internet thinks you've joined some Ukrainian ninja cult. Yara shrugged. I tell the truth. Lying is bad. Jovi rubbed his forehead. So the reason you look like that is because you jump like frog, slap yourself, and dance with no music? Yes, she said proudly. And fire tea. Jovi stared. I married a beautiful crazy woman. Yes, she agreed. Now come do frog jumps with me. Jovi immediately backed toward the door. Nope, not doing that. I'll be at the bar. Yara rolled her eyes. Of course you will.